Today I went to a local comic book garage sale. This was hosted by Steve of Elite Comic Sales. Definitely check them out on Instagram and eBay and whatnot, or at a local Comic-Con in the tri-state area. They had multiple boxes of dollar books as well as priced back issues. They had a mix of everything: silver, golden, bronze, copper, modern. They had multiple boxes of bigger keys, and I found some great books. We'll definitely check out everything I picked up at the end of today's video, but now let's take a look at some of the footage of what they had at this pretty awesome comic book garage sale. I really like these Atlas comics. I just think they're so cool. These are all like #1 issues, first appearances, and everything that we see here is all dollar books. I mean, there's a mix of Silver Age, modern, copper, there's all different stuff, and it's all priced at $1 a piece. Alright, so now let's check out the rest of this sale. Here in the center of the room are all of the priced back issues. They had so much stuff. It was all organized alphabetically. It was very easy to dive through and find exactly what you're looking for. I really like these Adam Hughes Catwoman issues, very cool books. All of the boxes in the back of the garage here are some of the better books. Some cool keys, some early silver and bronze stuff, a lot of great books, and the prices were very fair. Here's Green Lantern 88 with that classic Neil Adams cover. Really cool. I saw this cover and I just had to double check. It was, of course, a reprint. Here's Beetlejuice #1 from Harvey Comics. Such a cool book. I was tempted on buying that one. And this box here had some of my favorites: Adventure into Fear featuring Man-Thing, and then later on in the run featuring Morbius. Really cool books, and the prices were pretty good. He had a lot of really cool Bronze Age horror, and they were all in really high grade, which is awesome to see.
That came from a recent collection.
Yeah, these are cool.
Yeah. And they're higher graders. You just don't see those in that type of grade.
Absolutely. It's nice to see these tombs. They're all really clean looking.
And it's funny because nobody was even interested in tombs for a few years.
He had a bunch of Werewolf by Night as well. You know, these were all really high grade. I think I had most of these issues already, though. This is a run that I'm working on, which I'm almost finished. But these books are gorgeous. Then he had some early X-Men stuff. Oh, these books were so cool. I was tempted on picking up a few of these as well. I love this cover with X-Men and Spider-Man. Such a cool book. I've been looking for a copy of First Appearance of Bane, but this one was a second printing. I'm looking for that first printing. And then I started looking through all these Venom #1s, seeing if he had a newsstand edition, which definitely carries much higher premium. Here's a copy of Wonder Woman 203. It's got such a great cover, but unfortunately this had ink all over the trade dress. He had some pretty cool X-Men keys. Here's the first appearance at Jubilee, priced pretty well. And then I saw X-Men 266 at that price, but of course, that is a facsimile edition. And that's not everything. There's still a whole nother side of the room. There's some dollar bins, as well as this wall of books with different sets and some interesting random books up here. Pretty cool though. So here in the center of the room were more priced back issues, which I already dove through and found some great books. Off to the left were dollar bins, and then off to the right, even more dollar bins. His selection was awesome. He had so much to go through. I spent like 3 hours here just diving through books and talking with everybody and having a really great time. This was a really fun sale. The prices were great, and I ended up coming home with a nice stack of books. So let's take a look at the rest of this footage, and then we'll go back home and I'll show you my comic book haul. Alright, well, I'm back home now, and you're all probably wondering, what did I pick up from this garage sale? Well, I got some pretty cool books, and I think I got some pretty incredible deals. All the books that are in this pile here, I got out of the dollar bins. I paid $1 a piece, and there's some pretty cool titles. A lot of them are a little bit lower grade, but still, I love this kind of stuff, and I'm really excited for what I picked up. Before we get into this comic book haul, though, I do want to ask you to please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, so you can see when I upload my next video. All right, now let's check out everything I picked up. Starting off with some Bronze Age DC horror, we have The Unexpected issue 171. Really cool cover. It's got a little bit of ink in the trade dress here, but still a really cool book for $1. Bronze Age horror, you know, sells for like $5, $10 all day long. So finding it in the dollar bin is pretty awesome. Continuing on with some more Bronze Age horror, we have some Charlton. I actually like these Charlton horror books. They're a lot of fun. They have really cool artwork. And, you know, I don't see them a lot. And when I do, I try to pick them up when they're at a good price. So, you know, you can't go wrong with $1 a piece. Here we have Charlton Comics Ghost Manor. Really cool book. This is issue 58. I love the cover with this, like, crazy squid octopus monster. I don't know what it is. It looks kind of crazy. Look at the face on that thing. But really cool book. It's actually in pretty decent condition. You know, I am really happy to pick this one up. All right, moving on to another Charlton Comics Ghost Manor, issue number 60. It's kind of an interesting cover, but this is actually cover art by Steve Ditko. It's kind of odd. It doesn't really stand out too much, but it's cool that it's some Steve Ditko artwork. And the book itself is in pretty nice shape. It's got a little tear by the staple, but for $1, pretty awesome. All right, moving on to another Ghost Manor book. But as you see here, this one is published by Modern Comics. They actually reprinted these Charlton comic books, and they did this title, Ghost Manor. And this was like one of I think the only Ghost Manor book that was reprinted by Modern. It's issue number 19, but for some reason, this is the only one they did. Kind of a crazy painted cover. Pretty cool, though. Next, we have Midnight Tales, also a Modern Comics reprint, still from like 1977, something like that. This is issue 17, originally printed by Charlton Comics, but look at this cover with this submarine and the shark. I mean, how crazy is that cover? I love it. And it's actually a pretty decent condition. Little dog here, little stain right here. I think there was a sticker right there, but still, really cool book for $1. All right, moving on to some more Charlton Comics. We have The Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves. Not a title I see very often, but I found a couple here today, and I'm more than happy to pick them up for $1. This is issue number 37. Pretty cool cover. I like the pink background and the good girl artwork. Really cool book here. In decent condition as well. Also, The Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves, issue number 45. Another crazy cover with like this demon skull and this crazy looking person here. I don't even know what's going on. Really wild cover. Excited about this one, and it's actually in pretty good condition as well. Another crazy cover with this devil on the front here. This is another Charlton Comics, The Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves. Really, really cool book here. Look at this crazy cover. Like I said, huge fan of these Bronze Age Charlton horror books. And one more, we have issue number 70, The Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves, The Secret of the Collector. Secret of the Comic Collector, I guess. Really cool book, nice condition, can't beat it for $1. Next, we have Gold Key Comics, presents Ripley's Believe It or Not, True Ghost Stories. Just another cool Bronze Age book. I like the painted artwork, and just a fun little book. Definitely cool for $1. Then we have Charlton Comics, Baron Werewolf's Haunted Library. I love this cover. The pink background just stands out, and then the different panels with this creepy clown. Look at this thing. How creepy is that? Oh my gosh. That is so awesome. And the book is in pretty nice shape. It's got a little bit of chipping at the top, but still, really cool book. All right, moving on, we have Modern Comics. So this, as you see, would be a reprint of a Charlton comic. This is Beyond the Grave, issue number 2. This is also Steve Ditko cover art. Pretty interesting little book here. Crazy looking cover. I like this one a lot. Very cool book. Happy to find that. It's a reprint, but still a Bronze Age reprint, from the 70s. Steve Ditko cover art. Next, we have Hot Rods and Racing Cars, issue number 112 from Charlton Comics. Just really cool Bronze Age, not horror, not superhero, just another genre that they dove into. Everybody, or not everybody, but a lot of kids at the time, love hot rods and race cars. So definitely a cool book. I'm a huge fan of cars and stuff like that too. So I think that's a very cool book, especially for $1. Can't beat it. Nice Bronze Age, kind of random book here. This one was really cool. This is from King Comics. This is Mandrake the Magician. This is issue number 5. A nice little Silver Age book with a really cool cover. It's in pretty rough shape. It's got a big stain there. It's got a lot of tears on the cover. As you see, there's some big tears at the bottom, spine splits, all this stuff. But still, for $1 for this kind of weird, random, interesting Silver Age book that I've never seen this one before. So really happy to pick that up. Really cool book, especially for $1. We have some more Charlton comics. This is the all-new Billy the Kid, issue 118. I love my Western books. I had to grab this one. Not too bad at all. Another cool book here, but this is a modern comics reprint. This is Peter Cannon, Thunderbolt, issue number 58. Really cool cover with like the pterodactyl. And it's just very, just something about this cover is so cool. So, found this one for $1. It's actually in really pretty decent condition. It's got some staining and some tanning, but the book itself is complete and intact, so not too bad for $1. Moving on to some Atlas comics here. We have Ironjaw, issue number 1, the first appearance of Ironjaw. And what's cool about this, too, it has a stamp here for 8 pence. So I'm assuming this was over in Europe, sold at some kind of discount store for 8 pence. It's kind of interesting. Originally 25 cents, printed in the States, but then I guess it made its way over to Europe, sold at a discount for 8 pence, and then made its way back to the States. Really, really cool. First appearance of Ironjaw. I love these Atlas comics. As you see, I have some more. We have Police Action featuring Lomax, issue number 1. This is the first appearance of Lomax. Also the first appearance of Luke Malone Manhunter. Pretty decent conditions. Got a couple spine ticks. Little bondage cover. Kind of crazy looking cover. First appearance, Atlas book. Happy to find that one. And we also have Atlas Comics The Cougar, issue number 1. First appearance of the Cougar. And this one also has one of those stamps on here. The same store, T&P. And this one was sold for 10 pence. So kind of interesting. I'm assuming that's what happened, that it made its way over to England or, somewhere, and it was discounted for 10 pence and then made its way all the way back. And now I bought it for $1, many years later. So really cool book. Also another cool, good girl art and crazy looking cover. First appearance of the Cougar. More Atlas comics. Don't worry, there's other stuff in this in this haul as well. But this is the Grim Ghost, issue number 1. First appearance of Grim Ghost. Awesome cover with the devil and all the fire on there. Really cool book. Decent condition. And this one also has that 8 pence stamp. So pretty cool. And then we also have issue number 2 from the Grim Ghost. Also with a 10 pence stamp. Really cool book. I like the cover on this one. And this is in decent condition to find in a dollar bin. All right, moving on. We have Adventure Comics issue number 444. 444. All right, so featuring Aquaman, awesome cover with this creepy looking shark on there. Really kind of a goofy looking cover. But I love I'm an Aquaman fan, and I also I love comic covers that have sharks and crazy stuff on it. So I thought that was pretty cool for $1. And then totally something different. We have Michael Turner's Fathom. This is issue number 2. A huge fan of Michael Turner's artwork. Gorgeous artwork featuring Fathom. And these are all really high grade books. So that was nice to find that in a dollar bin. They also had issue number 3. Pretty awesome. Michael Turner, just classic indie stuff here from Top Cow Comics, Image. Really cool book. This was a really cool find. This is Mark Trail's Adventure Book of Nature, issue number 1. I don't know who does the artwork or anything much about this. It's from Pine Comics. I saw it on eBay. I kind of looked it up real quick, and they're selling for $30. I believe it's from early 60s, I believe. Possibly. I'm not sure the date on this one. But really cool. It's the special camp issue. And I was flipping through it, and it's got some amazing artwork of all different nature and different animals and woodland creatures and undersea creatures. Really, really cool artwork. If you're into nature and animals, this is a really cool comic to flip through. I've never seen this book before. I thought it was so cool. Issue number 1, Mark Trail's Adventure Book of Nature. Awesome cover. So happy to grab that for $1. It's got like a little chip here, but very cool book. Next and last of the dollar books, we have some Dell 4-color, 10-cent, late Golden Age or early Silver Age. Walt Disney's The African Lion, a true life adventure feature. Really cool painted cover with the lions on there. And this is a Dell 4-color book, issue number 665. So pretty cool to find a Dell 4-color for just $1. And it's actually in pretty good condition. All right, let's move on to the priced books, and we'll finish out this video. So as you saw in the footage, there were multiple long boxes of dollar books, but there were also many long boxes of priced books. And these are all the priced books I found, starting off with Superman's Girlfriend, Lois Lane, issue number 52. It was priced at $2. So honestly, I just picked it up because of the price. It's a Silver Age book. I actually like the Lois Lane run. I like the artwork, and I can't pass some cool DC Silver Age for $2. So I thought that was a steal. It's in pretty good shape. It's got some spine ticks, but there's no tears or nothing really too much wrong with it. So not too bad at all for $2. Also, we have Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. Look at this cover. I think this is so awesome with these astronauts and, Superman, and I guess they're on the moon here. I don't know. It's really, really cool book. Really cool cover. This is issue number 126, some early Bronze Age stuff. And this was also priced at $2. This was mainly a cover buy and a price buy. I had to grab it for the price. I mean, what a steal. All right, we also have another couple books here that I picked up because of the price and because they're really cool. These next few books I paid $3 a piece for. Silver Age books for $3 is pretty awesome. We have Secret Six, issue number 2. This is actually a pretty cool Nick Cardy cover. Happy to grab that one. Kind of crazy looking colors and shadows. I really like the cover. And then we have issue number 4. Pretty cool cover there. Secret Six, some nice Silver Age books for only $3 a piece. Also issue number 5, really cool cover as well. I love the shadowing that they do on these covers for this run. And they got a little Good Girl art. I mean, really, really cool. Next, we have some more Bronze Age horror, also priced at $3. I had to pick it up. This is The Unexpected, issue number 189. This is one of the 68-page, big issues from 1979. It has 3 chilling comics in one. No ads as well. Really cool. It features Witching Hour, House of Secrets, and Unexpected. So that is actually pretty cool. The book's in really good condition. It's a big fat book. And, happy to grab that for $3. Awesome cover as well. All right, we also have another Unexpected, issue 156. This is also a Nick Cardy cover. And I just love this ventriloquist, creepy skeleton cover. I mean, how cool is this? Also $3. Couldn't pass it up. I love Bronze Age horror. And this has an awesome Nick Cardy cover. Happy to grab that one. Last of the $3 books, we have Tomb of Dracula, issue number 63. I'm almost totally complete with finishing the Tomb of Dracula run. I think after this book and maybe a couple more, I'm done. I think I need, this fills a hole, and then I think I need 4 or 5 more, maybe 6. Not too many, though. Really, really happy to almost complete my Tomb run. And I had to grab this since I needed it for the run, and it was only $3. And it's in pretty good condition. It's got some dog ears at the bottom, but not too bad. Cool looking cover, crazy looking cover. Happy to pick that up for $3. All right, moving on, we have Longshot, issue number 1, the first appearance of Longshot. This book is pretty sharp, real clean looking copy, and this was priced at $5. $5 for this book. I guess the whole spec on Longshot kind of faded away, but I think Longshot's an awesome character. I think the story's really cool, and I had this book. I think I sold it. I had a really low grade copy, and I sold it for like $5 maybe. But then now I got a much cleaner copy, and also only paid $5, which I think is a steal of a deal. Not too bad. First appearance of Longshot for only $5. All right, last couple books here. Really, really excited about these ones. We have some Silver Age Spectre. Spectre, one of my favorite DC characters. I don't have many of the Silver Age run. I think there's only like, 7 or 8 issues. There's not many in this Silver Age run. So I am very happy to almost complete this run as well now that I bought these handful of books. All of these were priced at $5 each. I think that was an amazing deal. This first one here, Neil Adams cover, really cool book. Issue number 2. It does have a big subscription crease, but the book seems pretty good, and it looks really nice in this Mylar, which I put in, of course, right before the video. Makes it look real nice. Issue number 2 of the Spectre, can't go wrong for $5. They also had issue number 4, another really cool cover, also a Neil Adams artwork. These books for $5, I feel like I never see them that cheap, so not too bad at all. Really cool book. All right, moving on, they also had issue number 6 with the Pilgrims of Peril. What a funny cover. This one's not Neil Adams, but happy to pick it up. Also $5. Also Silver Age, and it's issue number 6. Needed it for the run. Happy to have this one in the collection now. Moving on to Spectre issue number 9. I love this cover. This is actually a Nick Cardy cover. And how awesome is this? How cool is this one? Issue number 9. With the Journal of Judgment and all these little people falling out of the journal. I mean, what a creepy, crazy cover. So excited about this one. It's a pretty sharp copy. It's all intact. It's complete. There's no chips or tears. Just a couple little color breaks. And for $5, awesome Nick Cardy artwork. Really excited about this one. And then the last book here, we have Spectre issue number 10. Also a Nick Cardy cover. And, just happy to grab this one. All right, so I was wrong. There's more than 7 or 8 issues, but it's not a very long run. I just can't remember off the top of my head. But still, really, really cool book. I think I got some pretty incredible deals. Really happy about these Spectre books. I'm really excited about everything. Some amazing dollar bin finds. The prices were really good. This place was about an hour from where I lived, and, it was definitely worth the trip. Steve, the owner, was super, nice guy. We had a good conversation. Everybody was talking to each other, talking about comics, having a good time. There was a lot of stuff to go through, and I spent, quite a while, probably around 2 or 3 hours there, just diving through books, chit-chatting, talking about comics, and it was a lot of fun. I think it was definitely worth the trip. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think about my comic book haul? What do you think about the prices I paid? And, do you get to go to like these, private sales where you live? Do you see that often? Because I don't see it too often, but, when I do, they're usually pretty good. This is like the second or third garage sale I've ever been to that sold comics. My buddy John, the comic guy, he lives pretty close to where I live. He does garage sales. Also, Evan collects. He had a pretty cool yard sale as well. And now we got Steve with Elite Comics. Awesome contact to make, and hopefully I'll be able to attend his next sale. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you can see when I upload my next video. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.